Hello ZJ Nation, and welcome to tonight's Natural Health Revolution call. I'm Dr. Scott Johnson, and today I'm standing in for the esteemed Dr. Plant, who is out sharing the Natural Health Revolution on the road. And so it's my turn and opportunity to spend a few minutes talking to you tonight. Thank you for joining us. We're so excited that you're here with us. We have some great information to share with you tonight. Specifically, I'm going to be talking about aging gracefully with Améo Essential Oils. Now, most of us want to look and feel younger than we probably are, and we want to be our best healthy self. And so we are always looking for ways that we can improve our health or help to hang on to that youthful vigor just a little bit longer, or that youthful appearance. And fortunately, there are a lot of great botanicals and supplements that can help us do that. But one particularly that we can use, one of these botanicals, is essential oils. There are many essential oils that can help us to age more gracefully and to maintain that youthful vigor just a little bit longer. So I want to specifically talk about how essential oils affect our cells so that our cells can be more youthful, which therefore leads to our entire organism, or us, our body, being more youthful. So when we talk about that, we're going to start with telomeres. Now, telomeres they're basically structural caps on the end of chromosomes. And so they each time what happens is, as we start to age, these cells will divide. Well, each division that takes place in a cell causes the telomeres to shorten. And so these telomeres shorten with each division. And when the telomeres shorten, then we start to have their lost ability, or they lose their ability to maintain gene expression and activities, and also to create proteins and enzymes that are critical for several body functions. And so we obviously want these telomeres to be longer, because that means the cell is more youthful. And so what can we do in order to help maintain longer telomeres? Well, that's where some research from Dr. Plant comes in. He did some research on how essential oils, specifically how Améo Essential Oils, affect the telomeres in our cells. How do they affect those caps that are on the end of the chromosomes? Well, what he found was that there are some essential oils that preserve the length of those telomeres, and so they help maintain that telomere length, keep those cells longer for a longer period of time, and so we're extending or prolonging their healthy lifespan. He also found that, and this is even more remarkable, that there are some essential oils that can actually elongate telomeres that are already shortened. So in essence, we're turning the clock back on our cells. We're making them more youthful and turning the clock back on aging. So you're probably wondering what those essential oils are. And so some of them, for example, the ones that preserve telomere length, so they help maintain the length of those telomeres in our cells that are on the end of the chromosomes, are clove and rosemary. And we have marjoram, tea tree, lemon, thyme, and basil. And so all of these essential oils we know are able to maintain the length of our telomeres. Now, if they're already shortened and we want to turn the clock back on that cell and make it a little bit more youthful, then we would look at essential oils like clove and rosemary and vetiver and black pepper and ginger and eucalyptus globulus. All of those in Dr. Plant's research were shown to elongate the telomeres. And so they put us back to that youthful state of our cells so that we can feel more youthful ourselves. So now the question becomes is, how do we apply this knowledge? Well, we now know that these certain essential oils can help us to have more youthful cells. Well, I got a product right here that just happens to have some of those essential oils in it. That's a daily capsule that you can take, and it's easy soft gel, so Zija and Améo have made it so easy for you to take that on a daily basis and to preserve that telomere length. Inside these cell health caps, we're going to find some of the ones that I just mentioned. We're going to find clove and ginger and thyme and black pepper and marjoram. And so it's full of these essential oils that either preserve or elongate our telomeres to help keep them youthful. So now I want to move on to another way that we can use essential oils in order to keep us more youthful and to age gracefully. That involves the NRF2 pathway. So that's a shortened acronym for the nuclear factor erythroid 2 related factor 2. So it's kind of a mouthful, and that's why we just refer to it as NRF2. But that is basically a pathway that it's a potent protein that it's found within all cells, but it's particularly high in our liver and our kidneys. And it acts as a master regulator for our cellular antioxidant defense system. And so really it's controlling the cell's defenses against free radical attacks. When this pathway becomes active or triggered by something in the body, then it serves a whole bunch of purposes. Number one is that it helps metabolize toxins. And so it helps us to eliminate and handle the toxins that are in our body. Number two, it protects against oxidative damage that's caused when inflammation or injury occurs. Number three, it helps facilitate cellular waste removal. And so we're going to help keep the cells healthy by allowing them to eliminate their waste. Imagine if you were plugged up and you were not able to eliminate your waste, how you would feel. Well, we don't want our cells in that same situation. We want them to be able to eliminate their waste as well so that they're clean and can function efficiently. It also, when this pathway is activated, it supports a normal inflammatory response. And so we do need a certain amount of inflammation in our body. It's the way our body makes repairs and deals with injuries or deals with infections when they occur. So we definitely want some inflammation, but we don't want too much because then that becomes a problem for us. So that it's helpful in that way, supporting that inflammatory response. It also interacts with other cells that are nearby to help determine longevity. In fact, the activation of this NRF2 pathway, or the protein, has been coined or called a guardian of lifespan. And so it helps these, just like we talked about with telomeres, it helps cells have a healthier lifespan. It prolongs their healthy lifespan. Here's where essential oils fall in with the NRF2 pathway. Scientists have discovered that citral, which is a very common compound inside essential oils, that compound is able to activate this NRF2 pathway. And so by activating it or triggering it, then we get all of these benefits that we just talked about. Citral, you're probably wondering what it is. Actually, it's a combination of two compounds. Citral is technically geraniol and nerol combined. When those two are combined, we have citral. Where is it found? It's actually found in a lot of essential oils, but it's particularly found in abundance in lemongrass essential oil. Lemongrass essential oil is around 70-75%, even maybe even higher citral content. And so we have a lot of citral contained in that lemongrass essential oil. So again, come down to the bottom line. What does that mean? How do we use that knowledge now that we know that lemongrass contains the compound that can trigger or activate this key pathway for our cellular antioxidant defenses? Guess what else is in this cell health tree? Lemongrass. So it makes it so easy if we want to have our youthful vigor, if we want to prolong the healthy lifespan of our cells, and we want to support proper telomere length or elongated telomere length so that we have younger, more youthful cells that can properly participate and maintain their gene activity and the production of proteins and enzymes that are critical to body functions, and we want to activate this NRF2 pathway that is involved in so many activities within the body that are critical to longevity and a healthy lifespan. We can simply take the product that has all of the essential oils known to support those factors. And so it becomes so easy to take this. This is a great product to take daily. Once in the morning, once in the evening with some food. Take it with your breakfast or your evening meal, and you can reap those benefits. And so I encourage you to give this a try. Help to promote your cells to be healthy, younger, and so you can have vigor and vitality that all of us want to have, and to feel more youthful. So definitely give it a try. Put this knowledge and this science, that's the science that's been revealed of essential oils, to work in your life, and make sure you share it with others. That's the key. We can only share with you, but now if you share it with other people, we keep this natural health revolution spreading like a wildfire, and more people will be able to benefit because we're sharing it with others. So until next time, we'll talk to you soon.